right, welcome back. Whitlock and Wiley, Eric Mangini, TJ Husmanzada, and I still arguing about Julian Edelman.
Man, facts over here.
Wow. All right, let's move to Dallas, where Cole Beasley tried to soften some of his comments from earlier in the week when he said the Cowboys front office dictated which receivers get the ball. Now Beasley says he wasn't singling out the Cowboys, adding that every team's front office influences the game plan, and he's not upset about it. But Cowboys Vice President of Football Operations Stephen Jones disagreed, saying, quote, "I would hope that's just his frustration, but certainly not at all the case. We don't get involved in that. The only thing we ever do is decide if we're going to pay players a lot of money or if we're going to trade for players and give up big picks." I'm on Cole Beasley's side here in this dispute.
I wonder why. That's your little friend now. Huh?
Because Stephen Jones to sit here and act like front offices don't get involved with the game plan. There's a reason why they got a little earpiece so they can listen to the play calls. There's a reason why they got a little bat phone so they can call down to the sidelines. Front offices around the league, and you talking about Jerry Jones's team?
He didn't even use the bat phone. He used to come on the sideline. I was there. I was like,
so
Jerry.
Edelman. Cole Beasley's on firm ground here, and Cole, thank you for retweeting my Whitlock.
Right.
Smart man.
Look at that. I'm on the Cowboys side in totality. Like, look, there are moments, there are incidents. I've been on teams where a guy was up for one of those. He could get a salary bonus if he gets 2 more carries, 3 more yards, and just crazy enough, he didn't play that game. Crazy enough, you know what, the game plan says something else. And I was like, damn, where'd that come from? Capologist came, he's like, look, dude, we ain't got to pay this dude if we don't have to. I've seen it leveraged against the players, but I want the Cowboys in general. Like, this is crazy. I don't know what coleslaw is getting this information from your boy. Your boy getting this from. He's trying to have nuanced, deep debates on Twitter. Strike one. Like, you can't clarify yourself. You're just going to lose your day, lose your mind on this. Stephen Jones is absolutely correct. We're not trying to get involved with Cole Beasley getting touches. And Cole Beasley, you got catches. You had opportunities. You are a #1 receiver. Hey, you just got to take the L's when they happen.
Yeah, I've never been a part of a situation where someone from the front office called down to the sideline and say, run this play, run that play. I think Cole Beasley has never been in a coaching meeting. He's never been in a scouting meeting. He's never been in any of those meetings, so it's hard for him to speak definitively about what happens. Now, I have been in a meeting where an owner told me that I needed to throw the ball more the week we were playing the 32 ranked run defense. That happened early in the week. So there is some influence by ownership, and there is some influence from the front office, but it's not necessarily, it's not cut and dry, same every situation that I've been in.
I mean, I see it both ways. Cole Beasley, if your targets drop when Amari Cooper's there, it's like, oh, the front office wants him to get the ball. If you're the front office and Amari Cooper isn't getting his targets or getting the ball, when you have that meeting with the ownership Monday or whenever you do after a game, why wasn't Amari Cooper, why was he only targeted 3 or 4 times? We need to increase that. We need to see if we're going to pay this guy the type of money that we're going to have to pay him. So let's see if he can be that guy. Game plan changes, more plays for Amari Cooper. That's what happens.
Yeah.
But that goes on every team.
Right.
That's every team in the NFL.
Where it doesn't go on? New England. That's where it doesn't go on. And to me, that's another reason why that works out, because
or if it's not the owner, is it the GM, the front office people?
Bill is the GM. So once people start trying to justify draft picks, once you start trying to justify big name free agents or big money free agents, that's when things get sideways. Instead of going with what the coverage is, you're trying to force the ball. And I know you get frustrated by receivers who demand the ball, and I do too. It's when it starts being about justifying or selfish interests, that's when everything gets sideways.
I mean, the receivers that demand the ball, they always feel like, if I'm getting the ball, we winning. That it comes from a good place. I'm just trying to give you guys the mindset of if I'm getting the ball and I'm the best receiver on the team, more than likely I'm helping the team win. It looks and comes off as selfishness, but it's really, if I play well, the team does well. Yeah, that's where the mentality of the diva. It's not being a diva
until you're double coverage, and it doesn't work out well.
Exactly. And that's why the other guy on the other side gets off, and that's where you have those teams that have 2 real good receivers.
All right, coming up, we'll give you our approval ratings for Michael Thomas. And Uncle Jimmy will be here to stir things up.
You got bees again.
Man, the beekeeper.
Oh, that's like a SWAT team.
I thought it was like a